I guess I'll shoot off these other dynamo ones. There we go. Good. Man, that thing can take a lot of charge. That was a grand soul gem and it only filled it up like 50% roughly. Okay. Can I get this Minotaur man to come over here and like fall into the booby trap? Please go into the booby trap. Oh no! When we had last left the hero of Kvatch, their journeys continued back with the Mages Guild. Can you believe that? Indeed, it was Kudai at the Breville Mages Guild chapter who needed some help, helping her friend and romantic interest, Henantir, who was presently trapped within a dream world, and no one could find out, least of all anyone higher ranking in the Mages Guild, or else Henantir might get the boot. Nonetheless, they traveled into his twisted mind that was racked by a whole bunch of puzzles. Why were they there? Why was his mind fractured so? And why was there no tale of any specific Daedric princes tied to perhaps weird dreams? Who could say, really? But nonetheless, Henantir was fixed up and ready to go. Now it was time perhaps to investigate the Shrine of Sanguine, among other things. This is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. There we are. Let's do a quick save, and let's head on out of here, I suppose. All right. Let's get on down here. Mages Guild. And we do have the Cyrodiilic brandy on us still. Let me double check again. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's get out of here.
Hands of a smith.
Good. And where exactly is it going to lead us? Let's see, am I even tracking it? Oh, I'm not. We could also seek out... yeah, let's go for this destruction training real quick. That way we can know what we need. Yeah. Oh, look, it's actually incredibly nearby, exactly where we want to go. Okay. Oh, perfect. We'll go to Weatherly and then head over. And then we'll circle back around. We'll do like a U-turn southeastward to the Sanguine Shrine. Okay. Good. Anything else I should take out here? I'll take these. Why not? Okay, more steel blue Antiloma. And I guess we'll take Prior Mabel on over. There we go. What have we got there? Rock Bottom Caverns. Okay. It might well be that we investigate the caverns too, while we're out here. I don't know if it's tied to any sort of quest or whatever. I can't remember. Get our torch out, that way it looks even cooler. There we are. Man, the night sky looking wild as hell. Okay, here we are. And you're our destruction trainer, huh? I don't remember what you'll ask me to do. Hello?
Hi. Begone, stranger. I have business with Kinnereth's shrine, and I will not be disturbed.
Oh, okay. Tell me a rumor real quick.
I might swim more if it weren't for the slaughterfish. Sharp teeth, and some carry disease.
Okay. How about some training?
You seek training?
That's right.
If I were to aid you, you would first have to assist me. I would strip the creators of their works. You will help with this. Bring me 20 bear pelts as
20?
proof that you have helped tear nature asunder. Then we shall speak of spells and teaching.
Oh my god, 20 of them? Training? Tell me more about training.
You have not done that which I ask. Kill the bears and bring me their hides. Then I shall do as you ask.
Okay.
Please.
Can't persuade you anything else? No? Okay.
Good day.
You know, maybe it's because of her dialogue and, like, her delivery, but she does read as being, like, very sinister about it, right? You know, I wish to tear apart nature and tear it asunder and all that shit. But in truth, it is kind of helpful, right? Like, there are a lot of pissed off bears out here. She is inadvertently, whether she means to or not, helping people out because, I mean, good lord. If anything, we need her around in Skyrim land a couple hundred years from now. There we go. Mountain lion dealt with. Anything I can or should do at this shrine? Kinnereth. Continue your penance to earn the gods' forgiveness. I think not. Okay. Actually, should we loop on over? How many bear pelts do I have at the spire? We do have a few, but I think we've got like 10, not 20. The most difficult thing of all is going to be hauling them out here, right? Isn't that like 100 units of encumbrance just to haul around a bunch of bear pelts? Let's take a quick look. Okay, over here. God, I thought that was a person right there. But it was just the architecture. Do I have any butts? I don't think so. No. Okay. Let's head back down this way. So this is what we were collecting the bear pelts for, ultimately. Okay. Shit, I've got 12. Man, they weigh 8 a pop. Jeez Louise, so it's 160 units, huh? Of encumbrance just to haul it around? Okay. Well, at the very least, we can get them all situated there at the spire. And then we can probably, yeah, we should be able to pop like a feather potion and haul them off after that. Okay. Fortunately, bears don't really stop spawning. Let's see. Oh, the little area didn't... Okay, well, let's go to Broch Camp this time. And then we'll head eastward to Sanguine. We could travel directly to Sanguine, but I kind of want to go through the wilderness.
Hello? Who's there?
Oh shit, they're back!
Your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
You're pathetic!
Show me what
Prior
you
Mabel.
got. Oh.
Good. There's this other one down over here.
Show me what you've got!
There we go. Whew. Gotta yield to Prior Mabel. Creatures never accept a yield, it says an exclamation mark. Well, then I guess Prior Mabel is not a fucking creature. Arrow of the North Winds. Oh, I'll take it. It's a lot of frost damage. And a pick as well. Okay. Let's get some repairs going on. Fantastic. Okay, sure. No Nungalo. Sounds like something a character in The Sims would say. Should I head over there? You know what? Let's do it. Let's go over to No Nungalo real quick. We'll clear it out. Maybe we'll find an errant bear pelt in there. There we are, up here. Huh. Oh, there's a ogre. Okay. Hold here, Prior Mabel. Oh my gosh, and an Oblivion Gate, of course. There we are. Anything on you? Save for ogre teeth? Nope. Oops. Let's blast this Timberwolf. Good. Wolf pelt. Okay. Hey, it's got power. Shit, that is a mountain lion. Cool. Okay, let's head into this place. Nonungalo. It's probably filled to the brim with, like, nether liches and crap like that. Okay. Well, there were candles. Maybe bandits. Oh, no, I see a whole bunch of Spriggans. I mean, that's good. Maybe we'll get standard bears. Oh, shit. The Super Smasher 500. Can I thread the needle there? I can't. But I think it does. Yeah, it hits them through. It hits them through it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, come and get me. Oh, shit. Somehow the bear appeared behind me. Okay. There we go. Taproot. No, thank you. Okay, anything good here? Nope. Okay, now should we check this lower level? I think we ought to. Jump along the periphery here. Is there anything good or— oh shit. Oh, I don't think there was actually anything good up there. Looks like this loops around. Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, let's scope out the little alcoves around here. I don't think there's actually anything. Let's get Gordon on this. Gordon, can you stop that thing in any way? Here it comes, Gordon. Wow, it worked. Gordon, you actually outran it. Okay. If I get hit by it, does it actually hurt real bad? Or is it actually gonna make me travel at like super speed? Oh my god, yeah, it kills the shit out of me, actually. Wow, it does so much damage. Okay. It might be the most damaging booby trap in the entire damn game. Wow, the audio on it really went buck wild. It sounded like it was like right in my whole ear. Okay. Yeah, that's wild that thing was so powerful, especially compared to the spike trap, which was just completely impotent in the remaster. I don't know, maybe the 1.1 patch retuned the damage on them to be more powerful. I wouldn't count on it. Oh, this is probably our fast access loop around town. Okay. Well, let's head back. Okay. Oh, that's where we came in from. Can I just jump around here? I can. Cool. Literally faster than it can reactivate. Alright. Let's do a quick save while we're over here, just in case we run into something real tough. Good. 79 big ones. We may want to make another pit stop back at Dunbarrow Cove every so often to get more lockpicks, because we could get like 200 out of there when those vendors refresh. Right? Can jump up here and yoink that Welkind. Looks like something in here. Ooh, is that actually a Minotaur Lord this time? I think so. Mace of Weakness? No, thank you. There we go. To me, Gordon. Can you lure it over here? No, you cannot. Oh my gosh, there's actually a bunch. Whoa, there's like 3 Minotaur men right in here. Okay. Let's fucking blast them all. Woo! Whoa, easy there, Gordon. Easy there. Oh my gosh, and a bear? Or is this a bear belonging to... Yeah, it's belonging to a Spriggan. If only. There we go. Dwarven Warhammer on the Minotaur. It's so weird how these are all just regular Minotaur and not Minotaur lords. Am I just completely misremembering and tripping, fighting like a gajillion Minotaur lords in the original game? I remember them being like on par with Netherliches and junk like that when it came to them just spawning everywhere because of the leveled encounters. I can't believe we've hardly fought a single... Right? We've only fought like 1 or 2 Minotaur lords at this point. We're almost level 40. Okay, that is empty. We took that. More Welkin stones, always good. Okay, up here. I do appreciate that the Welkin stones give off light now. Back in the day, they weren't nearly as luminescent, if at all. I think the model itself had a glow-in-the-dark effect, but it didn't, like, actually affect the environment, their glow. Okay. There we are. Open over here. Good. I like that our jumping is now good enough to where we can just jump up and yoink them. Don't even have to worry about shooting them down in any form or another. Okay, great. Well, let's proceed down here. Can I check our local map? Looks good. There's that, which is blocked by a moving door. It's probably our fast loop. Okay. Into the halls. Okay. Ooh. Oh, a land drag. Okay. Let me power up my stuff here. Good. Drag wax, do I want that? I don't. Okay. Seems like the type of room that would have a big ass booby trap, but it's not. Okay. Does the Staff of Worms work on a land drag? Oh shit, one of these sick bastards. I don't think so, but yeah. No dice. Whew. Taking the glow dust for sure. Recharge that. And let me re-equip my other weapon. Good. Oh, maybe I'll get the Skull of Corruption out. It's kind of fun, huh? Good. Let's see here. Daedric boots, couple petty soul gems. At a certain point, we need to stop taking the petty soul gems, right? Similar to the, what do you call it? The scrolls, why it's kind of, it gets kind of annoying to loot them and not worth it. I think the shitty soul gems aren't worth it either. Now that we've got Azura's Star, I'd rather just have grand and greater soul gems because at least they're all alphabetized together, right? They're all kind of contained in the same section, but the other ones, I have to like look down here for like petty ones or whatever, and lesser ones. They're all like in different spots. Fuck them. You know, at the end of the day, maybe just fuck them. I think that's the move. Well, we don't have a proper way down here. We're gonna have to jump. I think. No? I'm going for it. Okay. Here I go. Could definitely hear something down here like breathing. Feather shoes. 25 points of feather on shoes. No thank you. Okay. Anything else down and around here? Sounds like another dreg. Well, fuck that. That didn't do anything cool. Okay. Juice that back up. Take some Magicka Restore. Anything in these little alcoves? The way in which it's built, you actually have to run down them to even check. Oh yeah, look. A little hidden cask. Ebony Greaves. I'll take the gold. What's that? That's just some rubble. Oh, sounds like our favorite. I'm gonna quick save. Damn, Gordon, you wiped out a Minotaur all on your own? Or did you get help? Damn, look at Gordon go! Shit, you're killing him! Oh my gosh, the particle effect's going out of control too. Well done, Gordon. Okay. What have we got here? Out some big super choppers. Okay. Oh, fuck. I can't outrun them. Fortunately, you can very easily just jump over them. Nothing on the sides. Ah. A super smasher. Look at that. What's over there? It's an ogre. Will it come over here and get stuck? What the hell? It's like it knows. They know now. They're too damn smart. Get your ass over here. What a dick. I'm gonna start sniping at it. I don't give a shit. I'm actually gonna snipe at it. Eat a butt? Mmm. Wow, I shot it so good it left combat with me. Look at it, it's getting flung back a lot. Okay. Northwind's arrow. I don't even get to know what its HP is. Why does it not want to fight me? Oh, look, it's taken a kneel there. Okay. Is it because of the effect on this? I forget. Yeah, the drain speed on strike makes them not fight you, right? That's what I've heard. I don't know. I'd rather they fight me, to be honest. Just gonna clear out some of these arrows, I guess. Oh, now it wants to fight, huh? Not enough to come over here. You dumb fucker. Okay. Here, I'm gonna juice up my stupid bow as well. There we go. Good. Over here. Oh my gosh, yeah, see, futzing around with all these scrolls and all these fucking little pissant soul gems, it's just not worth our time at a certain point. I think that's it. We're only picking up greater and grand soul gems from here on out. And I guess black soul gems if we manage to somehow find some. But I don't think they ever appear like naturally in the world. Didn't I have more common soul gems? Yeah, maybe I'm tripping. Okay, let's get some more crap ones. Oh shit. There we go. Got a couple petty ones. Good lord. Okay. Fire away. Cool. What else have I got here? I guess I'll shoot off these other dynamo ones. Huh, there we go. Good. Man, that thing can take a lot of charge. That was a grand soul gem and it only filled it up like 50% roughly. Okay. Can I get this Minotaur man to come over here and like fall into the booby trap? Please go into the booby trap. Oh no, God! He's dancing! Okay. Oh, look at him go! It's like I'm a cowboy in the Old West. I'm shooting magic at him. Pew, 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 pew! Dance, you sack of shit! You old ornery piece of shit! I'm gonna make you dance! Look at him go! Oh my god. Fucking awesome. They're just hard-coded to never even fall for it. They're too damn good. Okay, let's see. Is Gordon too damn good too? Will Gordon come over? To me, Gordon. To me. Look, Gordon won't even come over here. Gordon won't even go onto it. Come on, Gordon. Come on. It's amazing that 5th Rager ever fell prey to it. Okay. Well, do I have like a paralysis spell I could utilize here? God, no, I'm too fucking shitty to be able to cast it yet. Okay. Sure. How much damage does it do to me? For real, did they amp them up? Let's test. Let's test real quick. It's Garbo. It's Garbo, dude. They're hyping it up for what? For naught. For naught. Okay. Anything else around here? Let me get some repairs going too. Good, good, good. I'll take that. Good. And then over here, what have we got? Another cask with a scrap of money. I like that they give off these little sparkles when they die in a particular way. But, I don't know, it's kind of jarring. You know, it's, I get what they're going for. They're trying to do, like, I guess, what Fallout 3 did, and then they would go on to have it happen in more places. Oh my gosh, is it finally a Minotaur Lord? Whoa! It can open doors? Could it be? Oh my gosh, it is a Minotaur Lord at long last. It's stuck in the damn door, though. I'm gonna shoot it. See if I give a damn. Let's see over here. Anything else I can shoot? Arrow sparks. I'm not at the level where it's gonna crash me, am I? If I fire off marksman, no, I'm still good. There we go. If anything, yeah, it's peace loving now. Oh no. It has lost its way of peace. It doesn't know what it wants to do. It's just grumbling. Is it ready to fight me or what? Oh shit, okay. Okay, it decided not to now. Yeah, if I get really close. Okay. Fine. I'll fire these things off. Get rid of these damn arrows. Oh yeah, I should have checked the bods back here. I could get more arrows back, huh? Oh no, you can't, right? Yeah, you can't get back your unique arrows. What a ripoff, huh? Is that how it always was back in the day? This I really truly don't know. I never was like a archer lord. But back in the day, did they also prevent you from getting back any of your magic arrows like 100% of the time? Or was it still like the 50% roll? You know? Okay. I guess I could be punching this fucking thing, huh? Let me also pump in some soul gems too, I guess. May as well power it up a bit. Okay. Look at this. We're really cleaning out the old inventory by way of doing this. Man, we got so many greater soul gems just filled with, like, a petty-ass soul. That should have been their remastered perk. You know, for fucking, like, mysticism or whatever the hell. Right? Give me a perk to where it's like, oh, if you capture a soul, if you try to capture a soul that is higher level than... Right, like if you've inefficiently filled a soul gem, you will start to replace the souls in them if you capture the correct one, right? You'll just start to correct your wrongs passively. I would be down for that. Put in Elder Scrolls 6, right? Another handy little quality of life change. Real, I'm just gonna spend all these damn arrows here. There we go. Eat a butt. That last arrow, I think, was unnecessary. Oh, shit, petty soul gems. I almost instinctively just tapped R and took out all. We need to get out of the mode of doing that. They're a damn nuisance. Okay. You know what weird freaky shit I got up to on Monday? When I was recording Morrowind Mondays, you want to know something like fucking deranged and psychotic that's now happening to my body? Right, speaking of almost taking all on petty soul gems. I'm getting so used to having the camera now that sometimes when I'm recording a video in which I don't use the face cam yet, right, like for Morrowind Mondays Volume 3, I'll go and use the face cam for that, I'm sure. Right? But it feels wrong to me to, like, mid-playthrough, you know, for posterity's sake, since so many people go through the backlogs and stuff. It feels weird to me to be like, oh yeah, now we're suddenly using the face cam. It feels more correct to me to just be like, this whole playthrough, it's not going, it started without a face cam, it will end without one, you know? This one started with face cam, thus it shall continue to have it, barring some sort of, reason to have a one-off without it or something, right? But when recording Morrowind Mondays, sometimes I'll look up at my camera and it won't be on, right? I'll look at it as if I'm looking knowingly to you, gentle viewer, for something, for guidance, for your wise ways, for your incredible wisdom and joyousness and peace of mind. Jesus. And I'll look up there, and I will see nothing. I will see only the cold lens of the void staring back. Let's see. Oh yeah, we popped right out of there. That was a simple enough one. Okay. Let me swap back my bullshit here. There we go. Let's head on out this way. Good, good, good. And then I think what we ought to do is maybe go shut down that fucking Oblivion gate real quick. You know, we're pretty good at closing them real fast now. I'm down for it. Let's get that shit out of here. Another one out here in this, like, lovely countryside. It's gotta go. Lord Dagon, be gone. Dagon, be gone. Power that thing up. Good. Yeah, I don't really want any of that. I'm gonna leave that shit. Okay. Let's go deal with this other Storm Atronak. Juice up our ridiculous bow. Good to take some melee hits still. Right? Still need a little bit of light armor leveling. Looks like there's a goatee Gordon over here too. There we are. There's nothing worthwhile in Daedros teeth, huh? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's hit up a quick save and we'll go in and clear this one real fast. Great. Ah, this old chestnut. Okay, let me get a little bit of extra speed going on too. Cool. Stash my weapon. I actually haven't had this one in a hot minute, huh? I don't think so. Okay. Good. Up and around. Lovely. Through there. Illusion magic has spells. It's true. Oh my gosh. I'm going so fast I'm like flying into the fucking wall. Over here. I'm so glad they kept the Dremora. You know, they didn't re-record those. How could you? They're like combat barks that are just like them fucking screaming at you. Are perhaps Wes Johnson's most unrecognizable voice acting of all. You know? I think maybe sometimes, you know, when he does Secucius or Gala, there's a lot of people who don't clock him there. You know, in Morrowind at the opening,
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you are officially released.
Right, that's a little bit hard to recognize him. But eventually you get attuned to it. You get attuned to the Wes Johnson vibe there, where his like nerdy voice, his like dorky Breton voice of Morrowind land. And then you start to be able to recognize it in other places and stuff when he sort of takes on that intonation. Same goes for Herma Mora in Oblivion. Or not in Oblivion, in, man, nothing good in that. In Skyrim land, especially Dragonborn DLC. There's some parts where he's doing the Herma Mora lines where you can kind of recognize it, especially if you play through Oblivion, and you can sometimes hear like Legion Guard or sometimes Sheogorath coming through, right? You can get like a little hint of it. But by far, oh look, the Creamy Man has manifested. By far, it's gotta be the most unrecognizable for me is the like Dremora of Oblivion. When they do their talking, you can kind of hear it. Especially if not for the voice modulation where they layer on all that shit. Oh look, there's just a Netherlich out there roaming about. Wow, what am I in the Grazelands of Vardenfell? There's just a high tier like magical enemy roaming around? What the fuck? Okay. Huh. Isn't this near our quest person? Yeah. There's the Way Shrine of Kinnereth. God, I'm gonna nuke this thing real quick. It's a problem. Good. Okay. Anything on you? No, not really. Good job there, Creamy Man, staying out of it. That's what we want from you. Okay. Here's our Shrine of Sanguine over here. Oh, what kind did I get? What kind of stone did I get out of there? Good one? Oh my god. In original Oblivion, I think this was maybe the absolute worst one you could possibly get. Because resist disease, who gives a shit? Even if you're like a more sinister character who can't heal up at way shrines and all of that, who doesn't have access to like a little spell to cure disease, or even before then you carry around a potion, you know? And then endurance was just dog shit useless back in the day. Now it's a little bit better. But even then, even then compared to other stuff, who gives a butt? Who cares? Not me. Okay, let's head on up here. But yeah, the yells, the screams of the Dremora when they're just like, it's very good. It's completely unrecognizable for it being Wes Johnson. Okay. Hello, Engorm.
You have been told how to summon Sanguine. If
Right.
you feel worthy, proceed.
I feel very worthy. Tell me a rumor, though?
The 9 divines are boring.
Okay, they're
I'll
never
be
bored.
here.
Oh wait, I
Have
can
been-
trade with you? What?
Let's do business.
What the fuck? I can trade with this dude. Huh. Why would I ever? I guess I can sell off some of these stupid scrolls that are clogging me up. Hold up. Let's try and get rid of some of these. And we still have a smidgen of them. Okay.
A good price.
Lovely. Okay, that'll do it.
Thank you. Come again.
See ya.
Watch and wait.
You have
Burrenthal?
been told how.
You don't happen to trade too? No,
Go
okay.
carefully.
You have been told how.
Okay.
Go carefully.
Well, let's summon Sanguine. Do you wish to offer Cyrodiilic brandy to the altar of Sanguine? I do.
Another mortal. Come to beg Sanguine to add a bit of spice to an otherwise drab existence. I would have you perform a service for me. The castle Leyawiin is a dull, dreary place. The mistress is an especially somber soul, and tomorrow she will hold another excruciating dinner party. I want you to liven it up. Use this spell on the countess and her guests. I think it will make the party much more interesting. You should probably try to be inconspicuous, or they might kill you. Oh, and the party is by invitation only. You'll have to find a way in. Have fun.
Have fun. Okay, cool. After I provided the offering to Sanguine, the Daedric Prince spoke to me. Sanguine believes that the Countess of Leyawiin is too stuffy and wants me to do something about it. She will be hosting a dinner party tomorrow, and I am to sneak into the castle undetected and cast a spell of stark reality on her. Okay. Well, let's do it. Sure. Are we actually timed for this one? Possibly. Okay. The only trouble is that Leyawiin's kind of far, and I can't fast travel during the day. On account of being vampire. And also there being enemies nearby? Oh shit, there's another fucking gate. Okay. God, should I just go in real fast? Hang on, what time of day is it? Yeah, I guess if we go in here real quick and clear it, that'll be a good way to advance time, huh? We'll do that. Why not? Who on the dev team, by the way, voices Sanguine? You know? That sounds very much like a developer. It doesn't sound like any of the voice cast new or old. But maybe it's on account of the voice modulation. It's unrecognizable. God, look at these two out here cavorting around. Phew, man was absorbing the damage. Okay. Any others out here? There usually are, but maybe not. What's that? That's a deer over there. Alright, I think we're good. Let's do a quick save here in case the creamy man gets annihilated. Oh god, where is the creamy man? There you are. Okay. Quick saving, and then let's head on in. Close this one real fast too. Better get my speed spell here. Let's see. Good. Okay, oh, it's one of these, huh? Sure. Up here. Then we'll loop around. But yeah, isn't, at the very least, aren't some of the Daedric Princes in Oblivion their voice actor? Aren't they dev team people? Like, isn't Clavicus Vile legitimately, like, voiced by Todd Howard? Correct me if I'm wrong. Which I think is very fun and endearing in a certain way. Is Creamy Man dead? He's about to be. Okay. Sure. Honestly, it's safest for the Creamy Man if he does die. Oh, not dead yet. Okay, that goes out to Oblivion. We're back outside even, I should say. Maybe, maybe Sanguine is voiced by, like, Nate Perkypile. Or what's his name, Lampert. Well, no, he didn't work at BGS yet, Lampert. Or is he even at BGS? I think he might be at, ZOS, doing, ESO. ZeniMax Online Studios. Who am I thinking of? Who am I thinking of with the, God, what's his name? With his visors. God, I love that dude. Commitment is what that is. Okay, let's head on up around here. Creamy Man make it out? Ooh, maybe not. Creamy Man may have creamed his last, for now. Okay. Let's check up here for anything good. I don't know if there's any rando loot that will enhance our Magicka levels. You know? I don't know if that even exists. It may not. It might be that our best bet is legit, holy shit. It's legit, what do you call it? The sigil stones, if we get a good roll on that. Okay, let's head on up here. Alright. Gonna take that, head on over here. What we got? Potion of healing, weak potion. No thank you. Okay. We'll go over this way. Oh, wrong direction. Okay. Can actually jump over their own attack, right? We can jump over their two-handed weapon. Did you see that? The Dremora swung at me, but I was too high vertically for it to even, like, land the hit. Either that or it actually had to do, like, tracking with regards to verticality. And it just is not capable of that. Okay. Let's get that going. Speed our way through here. Lovely. I forget, are we gonna get another nice fountain? Or should I be popping more magicka? I think we'll get another fountain, right? I think so. Okay. Up and around here. Good. I'll take that. And that. Lovely. Okay. Then let's check the punished here. Anything good? Flawless diamond. Grand soul gem. I guess I'll take it. Do we need a flawless diamond for a weird quest? I'm gonna take it just in case. There may be someone who wants one. One of these weird little training quests. The training quests are terribly unnecessary, as you can tell, but I don't know, I like doing them. We did them the first time around. I see no reason not to again. Okay. The creamy man did die, but thankfully his corpse is returned back to Mundus. Okay, good. Kind of a nice vista up here. Okay, let's see. What all did we get that time? Light on self, fire damage on strike. Decent, I guess, if you just want a constant torch effect without pulling the torch out. But I don't know, the torchlight looks so good in the remaster. Nope, it's a cougar. There we go. I'm gonna... should I power that up? Nah, I'm not gonna bother. Okay, let's run down here. Suck up some juice from the Iliad well. Man, they're loud. Okay, sure. And then, let's travel all the way to Leyawiin now. There we are. And I guess we'll go in here and cause a ruckus. Chapel priests and healers. Oh, we'll never know. We could make a beeline for all the other Daedric quests, but maybe we'll wait until we naturally hear about them from rumors. We've done as much with this. Is this, no, this is nothing good. No Sacred Lotus, no Water Hyacinth. Damn. What are you doing to me, Leyawiin? You're killing me. Okay, let's see. Do I still need to wait another day? I think so. Right? Let's do a quick save here. The County Hall.
Is everything all right? You look a bit ill.
Hello.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
What? Whoa, you're mistaken. You're mistaken. You're mistaken. Shit. I think we may actually need to go to jail here in this case.
Serve your time peaceably and pay your debt to society.
Okay. Because don't we need to actually talk to the guard to actually do it properly? I think that might be the case. Okay. Let's serve our time. My blunt skill decreased. Whoa, okay.
How goes it?
Sure. Okay, and then if we go back in here... Oh, fuck, I'm gonna need to re-equip my stuff, aren't I? Okay. Scooching. These. Mundane ring. Okay. And then... Okay, that's fine. Great. And let's dump some of our trash over here. These trash clothes I got now. That'll do. Okay, let's head on back in. How much time did we serve? I feel like it wasn't even a day. Hello.
Hold on. There's a dinner party here tonight. No one gets into the room until it's prepared. And no one gets in the room, even after it's prepared, unless they're on the list. And even if they're on the list, they'd better be dressed for it. This is important to the countess, and no one is going to muck it up. Got it?
Okay. How do I get dressed for this?
Hold on. There's a dinner party here, and no one gets...
Okay. Sure. So I need to be on the list. As well as, Can I steal from this guy? Let's see here. Do I have any, like, chameleon on self? I feel like I ought to, but maybe not. Oh yeah, I've got cloak, regular chameleon. Okay. Maybe I could love bomb them. And get on the list that way.
Hold on. And no one gets in the room, even after... This is...
Alright. Sure. Well... Can we go up to the Count's room and take some of her clothing? I feel like we should be able to. There we go. Oh, I'm not wearing a fun hat. Put my cool hat back on. Very important. Okay. Drinking a pot. Very easy lock here.
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any
My
stolen
spree!
goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I haul you away.
Okay. I'm gonna resist arrest here, but I will yield to them.
Pay with your...
Okay.
You should have paid
All right.
the fine.
Ow. Okay. Let's see. Just looking in here real quick. Don't mind me. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at you. You're knocking everything all over the place. Oh my gosh, Hilda is coming to my defense, I think. Perhaps.
Show me what you've got.
Okay.
Die!
How about over here? Sneak into this. Sneak, you know. That's what we're doing, sneaking. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay.
Somebody! Help! Come quickly! We've got a burglar!
Okay. Let's see. Is there some way I can get into the party here? Do they have a guest list? Folded cloth. Damn, the Count is here trying to fuck me up. Okay, whoa, take it easy. Okay.
I'll let you live this time, Kerr.
I think they killed someone. I think maybe they killed someone. All right. Maybe it was that other person back there who they killed. I think maybe that's exactly what happened. I'm gonna take a potion of invis. Did they kill this poor lady? God, I'm gonna have to break my invis because they won't open the door themselves. Okay. Gonna take my chameleon here. Did they kill her? Shit. You don't see anything. Look, they are just stuck in these rooms, huh? Fuck off. Fuck off, man. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off, leave me alone. Don't I have like vampiric invisibility or something? Don't I have that? Hang on a sec. Let's see. What would it even be called? I feel like it should be called vampiric invisibility, to be honest. That's exactly what it should be called. Let's be real. That's what it should be called. Okay. Let me just mix together something real fast. Okay. How about a little invisibility? No? Just a little invisibility. That'll do. Okay. Good. And then... yeah. Leave me be. There's no one here. there's no one here. God, they killed Hladara. They killed poor fucking Hladara. How does he know I'm here? Come on, how does he know? He shouldn't know this. Okay, hang on. Hladara, I'm gonna take your shit here real fast. Okay, and then I'm gonna take another one of my invisibility pots. Good. Okay, and we're just gonna skedaddle right on out of here. Okay, we're good. There's a very easy lock here. Hold up. Is there something else down this way? Got a couple treasure chests. Nothing much. Okay. Jesus, where am I going? Got a couple gold. Is this the one where they're doing something? Where they're up to something a little unsavory? To put it lightly. Because they definitely got a secret door here. Okay. Sure. Well, let's get out of here. Okay. Stewards and healers' private quarters. Damn, they have their own private quarters? I'm going in. Okay, where's my invis? Perfect. Very easy lock. Mind you, opening this is going to... okay. Enter walk mode. Great. Yeah, opening this is going to get rid of our invis.
Stop!
Oh, fuck!
You violated the law.
God, you were there behind me the whole damn time?
Fine.
Okay, I'm gonna resist arrest again.
Then pay with...
Okay. But then, I'm going to immediately go and turn invisible. Shit, I think he can see me. Maybe he can't. Maybe he can't see me. Yeah, where did I go? Where did I go? Who can say? Who can fucking say, dude? Where did I go? Who knows? Who knows? Okay, I'm taking the invis again. After I pop that.
It's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Ain't nobody in here wanting to fight. Ain't nobody even in here. We gotta pick into this. It's got a hard lock on it. Oh shit, it's garbage. Okay, I'm gonna take another invis pot. Ooh. Okay, pardon me, sir. Pardon me. Okay. We're fine. It's all good. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay. Is this fucking guy going to kill the healer now? Okay, I'm going back out here. How am I not visible? Oh, I am visible. Okay. I'm gonna take another invis pot. They're none the wiser.
He was here a second ago.
My man is swinging at the air looking for me. Holy shit. Okay. Ooh, I am leveling up my sneak. Okay. Sure. Then over here. Are they in there at the dinner party?
Not bad work, some folks.
I've heard others say the same.
Councilman asking questions about some orc named Mazoga at the castle. She claims
Okay.
she's a knight.
Take care.
Maybe I need to yield to them.
Lona Umbranox, Ariana Valga.
Hmm.
What do you think? Stop right there, criminal
Okay,
scum!
okay. I'll go to jail.
Hope you rot.
Alright. How's our timing gonna be? Oh my god. Wow, they arrested me and took my head. Oh, it's because I'm invisible, but my clothes are... my clothes are not. Okay. Sure. Alchemy went down by 1. That's fine. Okay. Here we are. Oh, hello.
It has no master. Yes,
Hello. What's, you going to the party? I heard about a cool party.
Leyawiin stands alone. That's what Count Caro says. Only our brave guardsmen to keep the hordes of Oblivion at bay.
This must be about the gate.
You do.
Okay. Well. Let me put on my cool outfit. Which, somehow this wasn't confiscated. At all. Okay. Sure. Alright, and then... Good, and then, let's see. Let me drop my old stuff again here. Great. The Dunbarrow pirates have returned from their mission and have placed your share of their plunder in the captain's quarters of the Black Flag. Okay. That may also be a good way of timing when we need to report back. What's Mazoga? Hello, Mazoga. You don't want to know what's going on in here.
Yes.
All right.
I hear you.
Hello.
Anyone looking
Hold on. There's a dinner party here tonight, and no one gets into the room until it's prepared. And no one gets in the room, even after it's prepared, unless they're on the list. And even if they're on the list, they'd better be dressed for it. This is important to the countess.
Okay, same. Is there like a note in the kitchen or something that I can take to put myself on the list? I forget. I think my first time through, I just ran in there. I'll be real with you. I think my first time I did this, I just ran in naked and crossed my fingers hoping for the best. This goes into the basement, which maybe this is where they do their horrible things.
Take care.
Let's see. Let me get some invisibility going. Good. Yeah, here's another door. Can I activate, how would I pop it open? I don't even remember. It's not the sconce. Very hard lock here. Chainmail, light. Junk. Okay. Is it one of the pillars themselves or something? I forget. There's definitely a way in. But the way in? I simply do not remember. It's a hidden lever in the barrel. Okay. Sure. Secret room. Okay. Isn't this where they, like, torture people or something? Yeah. They do some fucked up shit here. Which I think, if I had to guess, Sanguine is actually being nice here with Sanguine's quest. Sanguine is saying, yeah, the countess has gone soft or whatever, but I don't think that... I think there's room to interpret it as Sanguine not saying that the countess has gone soft or whatever, as you're told, but more so that they're a bit fucked up, and Sanguine is actually sending you to do good. Maybe in an ineffectual way, because they're still probably going to torture whoever. But, good nonetheless. Okay. Yeah, they even have like a little place for people to watch it happen. Sit down there, watch somebody get tortured. Start like, I don't know, getting off to it or some shit. That's some like count stuff, you know? Counts, countesses. Some psychotic behavior. You know, what you would expect. Pull on the lever here. And now we're out this way. Okay. Sure, but we may want to go back out. You know, because there was no one there. Whereas through the counts area, that may be a problem. I don't really know about getting on that guest list. Maybe there is no guest list, and I just have to barge in. Okay. Over this way. Back up here into the county hall. Great. Yeah, I know not. Where is there like little fun kitchen at? where they would even prepare food. Right? I don't know.
What's this about?
Did you hear that the Knights of the Nine are gathering?
I guess I can just go in. You cannot open this
Farewell.
door.
Your ship. Go ahead, please.
Hello, Countess. Tell me a rumor?
The people have a simple faith in the Nine, and the clerics do their part to heal and comfort them in adversity.
Okay.
You too.
Maybe she'll just go back in and I can just run in at the same time.
Hold on. There's a dinner, and no one gets in. This is...
Okay. Very important.
What is it?
Oh. They trying to go in? I would like to go in. Uh-oh. We got a bit of a roadblock here. Countess, don't we,
Greetings to you.
perhaps we all should be allowed in here?
Well met.
Uh-oh. There's another guy showing up, too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure sucks. Nobody can get in here, huh?
Hold on. I know this is...
Okay. Can I talk
What
to
can
you?
I do for you, sir?
I'm trying to get in there.
You too. Hello.
I can hear people in there munching. People are in there munching and crunching big time.
How can I help you? I used to admire you.
Okay.
You too.
You've got quite the silver tongue.
Oh, look, maybe she's about to go back in. Oh, maybe she's about to go back in. Maybe this is our chance. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Well, maybe we have to wait until it's night. Let's wait 12 hours. This might be the ticket that we need to get in. Because he did say it was tonight. I was hoping I could slunk in there and add my name to the guest list preemptively. Oh. In your dream, you see a beautiful young woman holding an infant to her breast. Turns out that the baby is a vampire and it's feeding off of her breast, not like you would normally expect, but it's like it's doing vampire shit. And then she turns into a vampire too, and then the baby looks at you, and it turns out that the baby is Mana Marco smiling, and it's scary. You wake up. That's the dream. Okay. Hello.
What are you doing here? You don't look like one of the party guests. I don't remember you on the list.
I am on the list. I'm here for the party.
I don't know who you are, and I'm not all that sure about you. But you're dressed for it. Can't imagine dressing up for any other reason. Go on in.
Okay.
Farewell.
Did you hear the
Greetings.
Did you hear that the Knights of the Nine are gathering?
I hear you.
Holy
Good day.
relics.
So I've heard.
With
Oh,
the
yeah.
I hear the shield.
Oh, people be chilling out.
If the world wasn't crazy enough
Prince has
already.
been beaten.
Yes.
Can I
what
talk
do you
to him?
want?
Hello, Vlaramil Oris. Tell me of
Why
Leyawiin.
doesn't the Elder Council send the Legion to help us? There's no telling when another Oblivion Gate will open.
Okay, can I
Please,
persuade you at
go
all?
on.
I can. Well, it's very difficult to tell from here.
Really?
Okay.
Get a... Oh, what a wonderful compliment. Remark. Ugh. Oh, what a wonderful compliment. Really? Not... Oh, please. No, you do me too... No. Is that so? Remark. Not funny.
Okay.
Works for me.
It works for you.
I've heard others say the
Good to
same.
know.
How about you?
Go ahead, please.
Terminway. Tell me a rumor.
They're saying some cult murdered the Emperor and are opening the Oblivion Gates. Do you think any of it is true?
Nah, I don't think so. I think that's just made up.
All right.
Okay. Let's see over
Not
here.
now. Not good one. I accept. I have no choice. Sure, that What? Yes. Whatever you. I don't. Whatever. Yeah, I get it. Don't. Sure. Not now. Not I. What? Yes, yes. Whatever you
Good.
say.
All right.
The
Good
Oblivion
talk.
gates have opened out.
And the
What do
count,
you want?
the countess, even.
I'm
Can I
listening.
persuade you? Oh yeah, look at all this easy persuasion.
That's just not funny. Such You don't try to manipulate me. Sorry, I don't get it. You don't try. My life is drab and that's just not such That's an. Don't talk such rot.
Okay.
Good
Good
news
talk.
from the other place.
And what of you?
I used to think you were a
Shiras
hero.
and Vel.
Certainly.
Persuade you? Oh, I cannot.
Odd be seen.
Yes.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Greetings.
They say sin.
Go ahead, please.
Tell me a rumor.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Yes, that's me. That's why I'm here at this dinner party.
Certainly.
Okay.
Bye.
Anything else? Where's this go to? Servants' quarters. Oh. Alright, well. Let's see about casting this magic here. Let's see. Take some chameleon and... Let's see. What is it that it's called that I need to cast? Is it on target? Stark reality. Ah, okay. Sure. Here goes. Here, can I make any more, like, chameleon effects? That way I'm safe. It is going to be bad, no matter what. Because it, if you notice, it deals a little bit of damage. Okay. Good. Okay, here goes. Awesome. They're all naked. I've succeeded in casting the Stark Reality spell on the Countess of Leyawiin and her company. I should return to the Shrine of Sanguine. They're all just frolicking around. Oh, and look, everybody else is coming in too. Holy shit, who are these people? I'm doing it again. Look at them all! Look at them all! God, what are they doing? This is madness. Okay. Can I do anything else cool here? Here, maybe I can love bomb them. Is this gonna give me like a shitload of XP? I don't know. Maybe I can freak them the fuck out? I don't think I can. I could try and touch of rage. Like a guard or something. Or this naked bastard here. Oh yeah, look, they've lost it.
Stay away!
Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Are you all right? By the divines, this person's dead.
No, they're not. They've risen again. They're back. Okay. Let me... Gosh, where'd all my stuff go? It's gone. Okay. That's cool that they somehow didn't die.
Look out!
Okay, they're unconscious as well. Good. Nobody else wants to fight the others. I guess because they're Breton, right? That's it. Okay, well, let's just slunk on out of here while our shit is still active. Cool. Okay. And I too am naked. When do I get my stuff back? Upon exiting? Probably upon getting to the shrine. Right? I have to jump all the way there naked as hell. Okay. Look at me go. I'm an invisible naked vampire running, frolicking about in the night. You know, just vampire shit. Okay. Well, good thing I already took those potions ahead of time. I forgot the part where it takes all your shit too. Okay. Over here. And hopefully Prior Mabel is here. Otherwise, this is going to be a problem. Oh, hey. Is this Maik? Yeah, it is.
Maik knows much, tells some. Maik knows many things others do not.
Is this a unique robe for Maik? Is this unique? I don't think I've seen this elsewhere. Tell me a rumor, Maik.
Maik is glad he has a compass. Makes it easy to find things. Much better than wandering around like a fool.
You know, Maik, a lot of people would disagree. A lot of people would say that they prefer wandering around like a fool.
Maik?
Okay.
You too.
On your way, Maik. Is Prior Mabel here? Fuck, I don't think she is. Okay. Well, fuck me. I guess I can fast travel, though. Right? It's nighttime. Here, I'm gonna quick save in case this kills me. Oh, dear. Can I actually not fast travel while I'm on the quest? Hang on, what was that about? Look at that. Look, yeah, I can't fast travel, can I? Only some of these light up. What's going on? Yeah, I can't fast travel. When I go to move, they don't, yeah, look. It no longer shows up. Oh, there we go. I had to right-click to change around my marker. Whew! There we are, thank goodness. That would have been quite the ride. Without Prior Mabel and without AIM magic. Thank fuck it's nighttime. Look, the gang's all here. And I'm all naked. Hello.
Sanguine has set you to a task. Do what you must, so we may drink to your success.
Yeah, get ready to start drinking, Engorm. Tell me a rumor.
The 9 defines.
Okay.
We watch and...
Sanguine has set you to a task. Do what you must, so we may drink to your success.
I will do what I must.
Farewell.
Sanguine has set you to a task. Do what you must, so we may drink to your success.
Thank you, Ashni.
Bye.
Sanguine, I've done it.
A rousing success, mortal. And it appears you joined in the festivities as well. Good for you. You need to lighten up a bit. You'll find your equipment in that chest over there. And here's a little something for your efforts. Maybe we'll celebrate again sometime.
Sanguine was pleased with my efforts. He has given me the Sanguine Rose as a reward. I may retrieve my belongings in the nearby chest. Dude, Oblivion loves to take away all your shit. Yoink. There we go. Oh, I have to rebind all my stuff once more. What the hell? Sanguine, you're killing me out here with this. Let's see. Potion of Sorcery. I guess we'll use some of these up. Why not? There we go. And then, oh my gosh. Okay, let me get my repair hammer on 8. Get a torch as well. On 7. And let's get Azura's Star on 6. Good. Oh, how come my bear pelt is back? I stole that. Okay. Sure. Well, let me also re-equip these things. There we are. That everything? Oh, my scooching. There we are. Good. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Great. Oh, look. Engorm is admiring the majesty that is Prior Mabel. Yeah. Yeah, you ought. You ought to. Anything else? Let's see. What all do you have to say?
Sanguine is pleased. It is reason to celebrate.
Yeah, it is reason to celebrate.
You better have the right offering.
I already did an
Reach
offering.
for
Thank you
glory.
very much. Okay, and we got the Sanguine Rose. Sanguine Rose on target.
Rosebearer.
Sanguine is pleased. It is reason to celebrate. Reach for glory, Rosebearer.
Rosebearer. Oh. Okay.
Sanguine is pleased. It is reason to celebrate.
Thanks.
Reach for glory, Rose Bearer.
What does the rose do again?
Psychopath on the loose.
Oh, it summons a pissed off Daedra. Oh, look at them go. Run, Creamy Man! Creamy Man is not running at all. Creamy Man is just stuck there taking it. Okay. Sure. Alright, cool. Let me power up my stuff here. There we are. Okay. Great. Well, you know what? I think that's good enough for now. We'll call it here. When next we return, we will hit up... I'm feeling like the Thieves Guild is the right move. You know, we got some sneak levels. We did some sneaking around. Why not Thieves Guild, huh? We got light armor on, and we're about to transition into, like, just clothing before long, once we get our skills and stats up and all that. Yeah, I think Thieves Guild is the way to go. Alright. However, of course, if you'd like to stick around, we will be doing a little bit of reading. And what are we reading this time but, well... Should we begin the biography of Baron Zaya? I think we ought to. We can start by reading the standard biography of Baron Zaya. Yeah, because it's decently short. And it's only 3 volumes. And then we'll start reading the real Baron Zaya, which is so lengthy, and each entry is quite lengthy, that we should do it one at... Yeah, look at that. Whew. What a fucking dichotomy between the two of them. Look, how many copies have I got of the real Baron Zaya? Why do I have so many copies of it? Did it get duped? Did I duplicate them? Did Sanguine give them to me? As a reward? A suitable reward. Anything of or touched by Baron Zaya. A suitable reward from Sanguine, I would say. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll read through the standard biography of Baron Zaya, right? This is the stuff that the lame stream media wants you to know, right? Anyway, if you'll excuse me, I am going to take a quick drink here. Apologies. Biography of Baron Zaya, Volume 1. Biography of Queen Baron Zaya by Stern Gamboge. Gamboge? Imperial Scribe. Late in the Second Era, a girl child, Baron Zaya, was born to the rulers of the Kingdom of Mournhold, in what is now the Imperial Province of Morrowind. She was reared in all the luxury and security befitting a royal dark elven child, until she reached 5 years of age. At that time, His Excellency Tiber Septim I, the first Emperor of Tamriel, demanded that the decadent rulers of Morrowind yield to him and institute imperial reforms. Trusting to their vaunted magic, the Dark Elves impudently refused until Tiber Septim's army was on the borders. An armistice was hastily signed by the now eager Dunmer, but not before there were several battles, one of which laid waste to Mournhold, now called Almalexia. And when they say first Emperor of Tamriel here, they mean like, of the... Yeah, I don't know what the hell they mean. Was Tiber Septim technically the first Emperor of Tamriel in like name in honorifics? Everyone who preceded Tiber Septim was not technically called an emperor, even though it was still referred to as the Tamrielic Empire, right? Yeah, I don't know. Why do they refer to Tiber Septim as the first emperor here? That's definitely not true. Okay. Little Princess Baron Zaya and her nurse were found among the wreckage. The Imperial General Samachus himself, a dark elf, suggested to Tiber Septim that the child might someday be valuable, and she was, therefore, placed with a loyal supporter who had recently retired from the Imperial Army. Sven Advinson had been granted the title of Count upon his retirement. His fiefdom, Darkmoor, was a small town in central Skyrim. Count Sven and his wife reared the princess as their own daughter, seeing to it that she was educated appropriately, and more importantly, that the imperial virtues of obedience, discretion, loyalty, and piety were instilled in the child. In short, she was made fit to take her place as a member of the new ruling class of Morrowind. Yeah, who was she born to? Who were her biological parents? Was it Tiber Septim? Was the father, but then who was the mother? Huh. Yeah, who could say? The girl Baronziah grew in beauty, grace, and intelligence. She was sweet-tempered, a joy to her adoptive parents and their 5 young sons, who loved her as their elder sister. Other than her appearance, she differed from the young girls of her class only in that she had a strong empathy for the woods and fields, and was wont to escape her household duties to wander there at times. See, there is some historical background as well to Nords being horny for Dunmer, right? There is some like historical precedence for it out beyond just like people falling in love. It's, you know, history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. So saith the wise Lucas. Baronziah was happy and content until her 16th year, when a wicked orphan stable boy, whom she had befriended out of pity, told her he had overheard a conspiracy between her guardian, Count Sven, and a Redguard visitor to sell her as a concubine in Rahad, as no Nord or Breton would marry her on account of her black skin, and no Dark Elf would have her because of her foreign upbringing. "Whatever shall I do?" the poor girl said, weeping and trembling, for she had been brought up in innocence and trust, and it never occurred to her that her friend the stable boy would lie to her. The wicked boy, who was called Straw, said that she must run away if she valued her virtue, but that he would come with her as her protector. Sorrowfully, Baronziah agreed to this plan, and that very night, she disguised herself as a boy, and the pair escaped to the nearby city of Whiterun. After a few days there, they managed to get jobs as guards for a disreputable merchant caravan. The caravan was heading east by side roads in a mendacious attempt to elude the lawful tolls charged on the imperial highways. Thus the pair eluded pursuit until they reached the city of Rifton, where they ceased their travels for a time. They felt safe in Riften, close as it was to the Morrowind border, so that dark elves were enough of a common sight. Volume 2. The first volume of this series told the story of Baronziah's origin heiress to the throne of Mournhold until her father rebelled against His Excellency Tiber Septim I and brought ruin to the province of Morrowind. Thanks largely to the benevolence of the Emperor, the child Baronziah was not destroyed with her parents, but reared by Count Sven of Darkmoor, a loyal imperial trustee. She grew up into a beautiful and pious child, trustful of her guardian's care. Yeah, so who are her biological parents? It's not Tiber Septim. Who were they? This trust, however, was exploited by a wicked orphan stable boy at Count Sven's estate, who, with lies and fabrications, tricked her into fleeing Darkmoor with him when she turned 16. After many adventures on the road, they settled in Riften, a Skyrim city near the Morrowind borders. The stable boy, Straw, was not altogether evil. He loved Baronziah in his own selfish fashion, and deception was the only way he could think of that would cement possession of her. She, of course, felt only friendship toward him, but he was hopeful that she would gradually change her mind. He wanted to buy a small farm and settle down into a comfortable marriage, but at the time, his earnings were barely enough to feed and shelter them. After only a short time in Riften, Straw fell in with a bold, villainous Khajiit thief named Theris, who proposed that they rob the Imperial Commandant's house in in the central part of the city. Theris said that he had a client, a traitor to the Empire, who would pay well for any information they could gather there. Baron Zaya happened to overhear this plan and was appalled. She stole away from their rooms and walked the streets of Riften in desperation, torn between her loyalty to the Empire and her love for her friends. In the end, loyalty to the Empire prevailed over personal friendship, and she approached the Commandant's house, revealed her true identity, and warned him of her friend's plan. The Commandant listened to her tale, praised her courage, and assured her that no harm would come to her. He was none other than General Symmachus, who had been scouring the countryside in search of her since her disappearance, and had just arrived in Riften, hot in pursuit. He took her into custody and informed her that far from being sent away to be sold, she was to be reinstated as the Queen of Mournhold as soon as she turned 18. Until that time, she was to live with the Septim family in the newly built Imperial City, where she would learn something of government and be presented at the Imperial Court. At the Imperial City, Baron Zaya befriended the Emperor Tiber Septim. During the middle years of his reign, Tiber's children, particularly his eldest son and heir Pelagius, came to love her as a sister. The ballads of the day praised her beauty, chastity, wit, and learning. On her 18th birthday, the entire Imperial City turned out to watch her farewell procession preliminary to her return to her native land. Sorrowful as they were at her departure, all knew that she was ready for her glorious destiny as sovereign of the Kingdom of Mournhold. Man, even in this, they're just like, yeah, they groomed her to be like a figure of the Empire, right? Of the Tamrielic Empire's state, right? As they abducted this child from her native land and city and parents, right? Conquered the area and then abducted her and then groomed her into the appropriate sort of regent as they saw fit, you know? That way they could have both the like naturally accepted bloodline lineage continue, but also her be like the perfect patsy. So saith biography of Baron Zaya, at least. Volume 3. In the second volume of this series, it was told how Baron Zaya was kindly welcomed to the newly constructed Imperial City by the Emperor Tiber Septim and his family, who treated her like a long-lost daughter during her almost 1 year stay. After several happy months there learning her duties as vassal queen under the Empire, the Imperial General Symmachus escorted her to Mournhold, where she took up her duties as queen for her people under his wise guidance. Gradually, they came to love one another and were married and crowned in a splendid ceremony at which the Emperor himself officiated. Which also, a little fucking wild, if we consider a lot of this from Symmachus's perspective, right? Because mind you, Symmachus knew her as a child, right? Symmachus's initial relationship with Queen Berry is that of like at the very least, a mentor, a guardian, and at the most, a father figure, right? And then, gradually they came to love one another and were married and crowned in a splendid ceremony at which the Emperor himself officiated. After several hundred years of marriage, a son, Helsith, was born to the royal couple, amid celebration and joyous prayer. Although it was not publicly known at the time, it was shortly before this blessed event that the Staff of Chaos had been stolen from its hiding place deep in the Mournhold mines by a clever, enigmatic bard known only as the Nightingale. 8 years after Helsith's birth, Baron Zaya bore a daughter, Morgaia, named after Symmachus's mother, and the royal couple's joy seemed complete. Alas, shortly after that, relations with the Empire mysteriously deteriorated, leading to much civil unrest in Mournhold. After fruitless investigations and attempts at reconciliation, In despair, Baron Zaya took her young children and traveled to the imperial city herself to seek the heir of then-Emperor Uriel Septim VII. Symmachus remained in Mournhold to deal with the grumbling peasants and annoyed nobility, and do what he could to stave off an impending insurrection. During her audience with the Emperor, Baron Zaya, through her magical arts, came to realize, to her horror and dismay, that the so-called Emperor was an impostor, none other than the bard Nightingale who had stolen the Staff of Chaos. Exercising great self-control, she concealed this realization from him. That evening, news came that Symmachus had fallen in battle with the revolting peasants of Mournhold, and that the kingdom had been taken over by the rebels. Baron Zaya, I wonder why they were revolting. We're just glossing over that. I wonder why the peasants were revolting in Mournhold. Who could say? Baron Zaya at this point did not know where to seek help, or from whom. The gods, that fateful night, were evident. Maybe they were revolting on account of... Well, no, because no one else knew about the Emperor being an imposter, right? No one else knew. Yeah, why were they rebelling? What was the rebellion about? Maybe it was just over imperial occupation, maybe? I'm not sure. The gods that fateful night were evidently looking out for her, as if in redress of her loss. King Aedwir of High Rock, an old friend of Uriel Septim and Symmachus, came by on a social call. He comforted her, pledged his friendship, and furthermore confirmed her suspicions that the Emperor was indeed a fraud, and none other than Jagar Tharn, the Imperial Battle Mage, and one of the Nightingale's many alter egos. Tharn had supposedly retired into seclusion from public work and installed his assistant, Rhea Silmain, in his stead. The hapless assistant was later put to death under mysterious circumstances. Supposedly, a plot implicating her had been uncovered, and she had been summarily executed. However, her ghost had appeared to Aedwir in a dream and revealed to him that the true Emperor had been kidnapped by Tharn and imprisoned in an alternate dimension. Tharn had then used a Staff of Chaos to kill her when she attempted to warn the Elder Council of his nefarious plot. Together, Aedwir and Baron Zaya plotted to gain the false Emperor's confidence. Meanwhile, another friend of Rhea's, known only as the Champion, who apparently possessed great, albeit then untapped potential, was incarcerated at the Imperial dungeons. However, she had access to his dreams, and she told him to bide his time until she could devise a plan that would effect his escape. Then he could begin on his mission to unmask the imposter. Baron Zaya continued to charm and eventually befriended the Ersatz Emperor. By contriving to read his secret diary, she learned that he had broken the Staff of Chaos into 8 pieces and hidden them in far-flung locations scattered across Tamriel. She managed to obtain a copy of the key to Rhea's friend's cell and bribed a guard to leave it there, as if by accident. Their champion, whose name was unknown even to Baron Zaya and Aedwir, made his escape through a shift gate Rhea had opened in an obscure corner of the Imperial dungeons, using her already failing powers. The champion was free at last, and almost immediately went to work. It took Baron Zaya several more months to learn the hiding places of all 8 staff pieces, through snatches of overheard conversation and rare glances at Tharn's diary. Once she had the vital information, however, which she communicated to Rhea forthwith, who in turn passed it on to the champion, she and Aedwir lost no time. They fled to Wayrest, his ancestral kingdom in the province of High Rock, where they managed to fend off the sporadic efforts of Tharn's henchmen to haul them back to the Imperial City, or at the very least, obtain revenge. Tharn, whatever else might be said of him, was no one's fool, save perhaps Baron Zaya's, and he concentrated most of his efforts toward tracking down and destroying the champion. As all now know, the courageous, indefatigable. How do you pronounce this? I've read this indefatigable and forever nameless champion was successful in reuniting the 8 sundered pieces of the Staff of Chaos. With it, he destroyed Tharn and rescued the true Emperor, Uriel Septim VII. Following what has come to be known as the Restoration, a grand state memorial service was held for Symmachus at the Imperial City, befitting the man who had served the Septim dynasty for so long and so well. Baron Zaya and good King Edwir had come to care deeply for one another during their trials and adventures, and were married in the same year shortly after their flight from the Imperial City. Her 2 children from her previous marriage with Symmachus remained with her, and a regent was appointed to rule Mournhold in her absence. Up to the present time, Queen Baronzaya has been in Wayrest with Prince Helseth and Princess Morgaya. She plans to return to Mournhold after Edwir's death, since he was already elderly when they wed. She knows that event, alas, could not be far off as the elves reckon time. Until then, she shares in the government of the Kingdom of Wayrest with her husband, and seems glad and content with her finally quiet and happily unremarkable life. Which, of course, this is before the events of Morrowind that this was penned, because you do meet her in Morrowind, in the Tribunal expansion. You meet her and Prince Helseth. Whatever happened to Princess Morgaya? Do we know? Isn't it purported that, correct me if I'm wrong, but Morgaya is the mother or grandmother of, right, this is like the little hidden tidbits here and there, that Kataraya, who you meet in the Thieves Guild arc of Skyrim, or Karlia, right? Karlia is the daughter or great-granddaughter or granddaughter of Morgaya, I think, and thus is the great-granddaughter of Baronzaya or great-great-granddaughter of Baronzaya, something along those lines, right? I think that's the theory about it, which certainly means that there's some degree of irony that Karlia ends up calling herself a nightingale, right? Given all of the run-ins with Jagar Tharn being referred to as Nightingale, you know? Yeah, I very much would assume that Skyrim's Karlia will turn up in a future game in some form or another, right? I would have to assume. Anyway, this is one of the interpretations of these events, right? A little bit less detailed. As I said, when next we return, we will read the, frankly, lurid, highly detailed, highly lewd readings of the real Baronzaya, volumes 1 through 5. Right, and like I said, they are quite lengthy. Right, this final one is 81 pages, a whopping 81. And we will slowly but surely go through them. They're some of the longest fucking things in all of Elder Scrolls, as far as I can think of. Right, absolutely enormous. All right, until next time, please take care of each other.